Is the F1 against Lewis Hamilton? Well, the short answer has to be no. However, it is a question that needs to be asked because last week he was on the doorstep of equaling the great Michael Schumacher's record of 91 wins in a career. Now, that was a record that no one ever thought that anyone would get close to it. However, Lewis Hamilton continues to get better and better each season. Or does the car get better each season? That's another point that we can touch on a little bit later. However, when he was on the doorstep of equaling this great man's record, he gets awarded a 10-second penalty for where he was practicing his restarts. Now, I know there was a lot of back and forth about this, but the point is that it was given to him in an iconic moment in his career, and a lot of people sat back to see, do they actually want Lewis Hamilton to succeed? Now, the answer to that question is yes. Why? Because the man is box office, he is global, he is worldwide. He has so many endorsements. He brought so many eyes to the sport, whether it be from different countries, his hometown. He's one of the most successful British racers that country has ever seen. And as I said, he brings so many eyes to the sport. So why would the F1 be against him? They're not. We just hear it a little bit more when something happens to this man because he's working on the 1% of the 1% of people who succeed in their sport. We're talking about the Michael Jordans, the Tom Bradys. That is the type of company that this man is in. However, can we put his name in that company when you really think about it? Yes, he has 6 world titles. You'd like to think he's going to get number 7 this year, which will also equal Michael Schumacher. Is he a better racer than Michael Schumacher though? Well, the only asterisk around Lewis Hamilton is that we don't know how much these cars are doing. Every time there's a little hiccup for the Mercedes team and you see that they are towards the back of the pack, they are lightning. They are overtaking people like they are standing still. And yes, Valtteri Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, you might say Nico Rosberg, yes, these drivers are phenomenal, but the cars are next level. And what we're really going to see to really put Lewis Hamilton in that conversation with your Michael Schumachers, your Ayrton Sennas, is when the rules change and then the cars get brought back to a more even playing field. This is when you're going to see drivers like your Daniel Ricciardo and your Max Verstappen step up. And this is where Lewis Hamilton will be able to give us a bit of a flex and show us his real colors and his real skin to see if he can still get the world title when it's an even playing field. And again, that would give you number 8. And you'd have to say that would be one of his biggest accomplishments, not only getting the 8th world title, but when the playing field is brought down to an even level, can he get the W? And if he does that, we have to sit back and say that that man is the greatest of all time. But to go back to the original question, is the F1 against Lewis Hamilton? It might seem that because he holds himself so accountable. So when something goes wrong, yes, he is going to question it. He is a winner and he wants to keep winning. But are they against him? I don't think so. If you like that video, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And while you're at it, head over to Instagram and follow me at I'm Corey Blake. It's got nothing to do with sport, but I'm a pretty good dude to follow.